Barstool Sports, an internet juggernaut built brick by brick. In 2016, they consolidated and moved to New York City. This humble office built for a small community has now become a rat's nest of trash and wires. But what happens when an internet company runs out of internet? Here to share his side of the story and what we can expect moving forward, All Biz Pete. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have All Biz Pete, aka Suburban MacGyver. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Pete to the show. Thanks. You're our first guest ever.
Great.
You excited about that?
Yeah, very happy to be here.
What would you say you do here? Because you're the internet guy.
I do the internet as a side job.
The internet's just a side thing.
Yeah, it's
side hustle.
Do it on the side.
It's like Uber. Do you tell everyone whenever you meet them, like, hey, just want to let you know this is my side thing?
I don't do this all the time.
Yeah,
just when it goes down.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I do media technology here, run the studios, all the production, everything like that.
Are you fine with the name Suburban MacGyver?
I don't know where it came from.
I just made it up. Yeah.
It sounds right. I live a suburban lifestyle.
I've just seen you wear like a Patagonia zip, and then you're fixing stuff.
It's LL Bean.
It's a compliment. It is a compliment.
Love it.
So the other day, the internet went out. We were internetless for 1.5 days, 2 days?
No, not 2. 1.5 days.
1.5?
Which
Okay.
is as long as it's ever been here.
Yeah, that's a while.
That's a very long time.
So Pete thought he would get off easily, but little did he know, this is a professional operation. We had 3 cameras and the timestamps. Day 1, 8:48 a.m. Get an email from Brett saying the internet is down. Plan accordingly.
Right, and that was an email that I had sent at like 7:40 that morning, but I was not allowed to email the entire office, apparently.
11:12 a.m. We get another email.
Got the timestamps.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
This is a fucking real show. I got 3 cameras, Pete.
I know.
You think I'm not gonna have timestamps?
11:12 a.m. I am now authorized to email the entire office.
And we get at 11:12 a.m. we get an email back on. But at 11:18 a.m. we get an email saying false alarm, back down. That's 6 minutes. What are you thinking? Is there relief? What's the first thing you go do?
I was like, this is weird.
Okay.
It shouldn't be back on.
So
it's one of those. Like, it shouldn't be back. It is, but it shouldn't be. And I was very nervous that it would go down again.
So obviously there was a problem. You thought you fixed it.
Yeah.
What was the real problem?
I didn't think that I fixed it. Like I said, I was like, this shouldn't be fixed.
So Suburban guy was like,
but it is fixed, but it shouldn't be. And I was nervous.
What did you do? Can you say?
Yeah, because I kept unplugging it, but only for like a minute or two. So I was
just unplugged the router, the modem.
Yeah, and then
a simple unplug of the router? Does Pete really know what he's talking about? I'm beginning to have doubts.
I was going through some troubleshooting steps. Like, we're gonna do something, unplug it, plug it back in. We're gonna like blow out all the configs. I said, hold on, I don't have the configs.
Pete didn't have the configs, but did he have the answers? So this wasn't like a McDonald's ice cream machine situation where you're like, hey, I don't want to work today, internet's broken.
No, I mean, I think it ended up that way.
Come back tomorrow, the machine will be fixed.
An adult snow day, I mean.
Was it fair for Pete to have his dirty laundry aired out on Twitter? We have the tweets. It was now time to find out. Are you reading the tweets from all the people on the third floor? Content people? Those
only the ones I'm tagged in. I'm not like going through.
Those savages just threw you to the wolves.
It felt not as bad as it could have been. I don't know why. You know who, if I may, who made me angry the most?
Oh yeah, throw him under the bus.
Is Clem.
Clem.
Really.
I love Clem.
Started a hashtag. He doesn't even come to the office. He's completely unaffected, and he's just hammering me, maybe as hard as anybody.
He just wants to stir the pot.
It was unfair. Yeah.
So you heard it here first, Clem. Yeah. Real big asshole. So day 2, we all wake up to an email that says we should have internet around 10:30?
I said noon.
Noon, okay, all right.
Yeah.
But we did come back the next day, and the internet machine wasn't working. So you said it was a firewall issue. I have a question. What the fuck's a firewall?
It's a piece of hardware that goes between the outside internet and your internal network that helps protect it and also does a lot of the management.
Like, why don't they just call it a wall? Like, I feel like firewall was like a nerd being like, hey,
it's pretty nerdy.
World of Warcraft spell, firewall.
Yeah.
You could have just called it a wall.
I didn't name it, but
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I was throwing you into the nerd category. Does that offend you?
It's probably accurate.
I'm a nerd. Yeah. It's our word. Okay. It's our N-word.
Yeah.
Do we have a server room here?
Yeah.
Where is it at?
It's up on 3 in the back.
Will you show it to me?
Yeah, if you want to.
It was time for Pete to take me on a pilgrimage. The IT mecca, the server room, ground zero for where the internet crapped out.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, the server room.
I don't want to point fingers, but the day that the internet went down was also the day that the fishbowl showed up.
I'm not gonna lie, the server room, not as exciting as you thought it was.
Then you've never been in a server room, because this is very much a server room.
Oh, I've been in some exciting server
racks.
rooms. I like how like every room in the office just has like a pile of trash, and
Trash.
like a designated pile of trash. Like
Yeah.
even though no one comes in here, pile of trash. So how big will the server room be at the new studio?
Roughly this size, maybe a little bit bigger. Third rack coming.
Oh,
Yeah,
you heard that.
huge.
Racks on racks on racks. A new
Yeah.
rack. After interviewing All Biz Pete and getting a peek inside the server room, I realized there was more at Barstool Sports that I needed to look into. All Biz Pete, incompetent IT guy that does the internet on the side. Barstool Sports, a company that's quickly growing and bad at planning. The internet, something that's just hard to do sometimes. You be the judge. I'm Vibbs, and these are the things you missed from inside Barstool Sports.